The day of the divorce, the woman dressed up in her finest attire and appeared at the Voice singing competition, stepping onto the stage amid the astonished gazes of the audience. Soon, the audience became immersed in her melodious voice. Only then did the jerk realize that the wife he had loathed for so long was actually a pop diva. It turned out that the woman's true identity was a queen of music who had won numerous awards. However, she chose to step away from the music industry at the peak of her career and married a rookie singer. With the woman's secret assistance, the man gradually rose to fame in the music industry. Just as the woman was planning to reveal her identity in 3 days and help the man win the competition, the man unexpectedly brought a scheming woman back home. He threw the divorce papers he had already prepared at her and told her that he needed a queen of music to help him in his career, not an old and unattractive woman like her. The scheming woman stood by, looking at her with a smug expression. The woman questioned how the scheming woman could possibly be the queen of music. To prove that she was the queen of music, the scheming woman took out the songs she claimed to have written for the man, saying they would help him win the championship. But in fact, these songs were anonymously sent to the man by the woman. The woman snatched the sheet music, but in the next second, the man struck her to the ground. It was only then that the woman saw the man's true nature, and she decided to leave this disappointing home. However, the scheming woman wasn't willing to let her go. She yanked the jade pendant from the woman's neck, an heirloom left by the woman's grandmother before her death. The woman, enraged, demanded the scheming woman return the pendant. But the scheming woman told her that she had to leave the sheet music behind. Left with no choice, the woman handed the sheet music to the scheming woman. However, the scheming woman wanted the woman to kneel and beg her. The woman looked at the man in disappointment, but he paid her no attention, so the woman knelt down. At that moment, the scheming woman threw the jade pendant to the ground. The woman was heartbroken as she looked at the shattered pendant. The man, seeing the woman's expression, stomped on the pendant and angrily demanded that she sign the divorce papers immediately. Without hesitation, the woman signed the divorce papers, telling the man that from now on, they had nothing to do with each other. As the woman turned to leave, the man called her back, telling her to leave behind everything he had bought. To sever all ties with the man, the woman began removing her clothes and jewelry, piece by piece, in front of them. When the woman was about to take off her last piece of clothing, the man stopped her and said it would be her last shred of dignity. Without looking back, the woman left. A music king, who had long admired the woman, decided to call her. If she didn't answer, he planned never to bother her again. Suddenly, he turned his head and saw the woman. Seeing that the woman was about to fall, he quickly got out of the car and caught her, lifting her into the vehicle. All of this was witnessed by the man and the scheming woman standing by the roadside.